everyone, and welcome back to the next build-off. Now, in the last few build-off episodes, we've been building various ships, and today we're going to continue constructing our landing rovers. So below us, if we take a quick pan down, you can see we've got a planet, and in its full glory, we've got a little landing site down there. We're actually going to build our landing craft so it can go down there, pick up a rover, and return back up here. But this time, we're going to be doing it in survival mode, so that's going to make it a lot harder. Anything to add, Sage?
We're going to be building in, of course, creative mode. We were going to use the special admin modes while staying in survival, but we ran into a small hitch where symmetry doesn't actually work with that right now, so hopefully that'll get fixed sooner rather than later. We are going to, of course, as Aaron mentioned, be switching over to survivals, which means we're going to be needing to spawn in and make sure we have enough fuel or supplies or whatever you need to power your ship. So when you take off from here and fly down there and pick up that rover, you'll be able to make it back to here without running out of fuel. You also have to keep in mind, of course, the amount of weight you stick into your vehicle and the amount of hydrogen you might be burning through if you choose to go with hydrogen.
The big flaw of last time was a lot of our crafts were far too heavy. So if we take that into consideration this time, we need to build light crafts that can actually do it. On the other hand, Scott's craft was perfect, apart from it being a little bit sensitive to tilting.
Yeah.
Should we get building then?
I got cocky.
I'm just going to point out too that we do have hydrogen stuff set up here though, so if you want to hook your ship up and pull hydrogen, you can pull from there. Don't disconnect the station either, as it is hooked into this structure here, which is it's an asteroid that I've stuck in. That way things don't disconnect. And the planet itself, by the way, is a 19,000 meter planet. It's not the biggest in the world, but it still has a pretty hefty gravity range, and it's still 1 gravity. Also, we have respawn stuff and all that at each of these panels, and you can affect the gravity on these panels too, because I have the artificial gravity that affects small blocks turned on them. Each of the gravity generators are named, so you can access that through medbay or connector or something, and go ahead and switch that if you need to. Alrighty, I think that is everything. We're going to have an hour and a half to build. Let me reset my timer here.
And let's get to our pads. I think Sage is on pad 3, are you, or 1?
Yeah, I went to 3.
Sage is on 3, I'm on 2, and Scott's on 1. So
okay,
let's get
timer start. And like I said, we have an hour and a half.
Prioritize that light construction using them blast doors this time. Blast doors were, I think, my downfall.
Yeah, I think they're probably what caused you to suddenly fall towards the
Yeah, that explains it. I've never thought, what did you build it out of? But if you...
Where's that rover? I think we'll start with that and build a box around
remember
it.
It's back there behind the main structure. And then we have reactors too, which I should have pointed out, but whatever.
Well, yeah, Sage and my design, I think they look very nice, and they had a lot of functions between them. It's the weight, it's the weight, they're too heavy. That just makes the whole design, all the detailing we put into it, lost.
Yeah, again,
ground.
My way of working of being, get the workingness, the work bit of it done first, then make it pretty. Kind of pays off in that. I know it's not good grammar, but it worked.
Oh, it did.
That is true. It did work.
Maybe it definitely landing. Your flaw, Adam, was probably the blast doors because they have a lot of mass.
Yeah, I was hoping that it would just work, but you know, in space engineering, just hope. You've got to actually put a bit of science behind it.
A little bit, usually. A little bit.
Obviously, no science was behind that. It was just a crash.
Damn it!
Burn.
I just forgot exactly what you just said. Sage, you did the gravity setup for small blocks.
There's a reason I told you. Remember, those are named though, so you'll be able to switch it off if you decide you don't want it on.
That's alright. I will fly up.
Named to match the platforms.
So lightness is going to be key. Lightness is going to be key. So I'm going to just keep everything to a bare minimum frame, I think. And make it look cool. And fingers crossed it'll work. We'll see.
Fingers crossed.
Take one out of... Because Scott's been winning purely because they just work.
Yeah, Scott's been building a lot of things that might not be the prettiest in the world, but they do function. So you can't really claim your piece of art won if your piece of art is not also functional.
Yes, but many pieces of art get put in museums, but they're not functional.
Yeah, and they're great for that, but we weren't hired to make just a piece of art. We were made to make both.
So I was hired to make this dropship. It's a lovely dropship. Burns up in re-entry. That is lovely.
Well, we don't talk about that.
The family of those astronauts are going, that's a lovely ship. Sad my son's not coming back to me.
Beautiful coffin.
Horrible.
Lovely! As it went down like a Roman candle. Okay, let's get this bastard built. I am roughly going for the same ideas I had last time, just changing up a little bit.
I'm going for something almost completely different.
So am I. I think I'm at the door. I'm going to try an alternative system with flaps.
Oh god, you're going for...
Oh god. More moving parts. I mean, there is a chance that the reason it went kaput last time wasn't because of the what the door was made out of, but more of the fact that maybe it was just, I don't know, rotors spurging out.
I don't blame the rotors.
Alright. Because you're using them again, you don't want them to be blamed? Is that what's happening?
I'm not 100% on the rotors yet, but we'll see. I'm going to try to use it, you know, like how they pick up shipping containers? Have you ever seen that? Where they just, like, they grab them, like similar to your design before. This one is just going to fold around the ship, and it'll lock it from multiple sides.
Oh, okay. So kind of a clamp design.
So similar to Scott's.
Yeah, a bit like a clamp, but not, yeah, like a more of a clamping tea cozy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, tea cozies.
We'll see how that does.
Yeah, I'm
It could
redesigning
go
the
wrong.
tea cozy, and I'm spending about half an hour trying to think of an acronym that would work for the tea cozy. It didn't work. My brain hurt too much after about an hour. I got nothing. But such a...
Let's call it TC.
Okay, how am I going
There
to
you
do
go.
It's simple, ain't it?
TC. That's all you need. Why do you need, people always try to complicate their acronyms and stuff. It doesn't need to be done.
Well, because you don't want people falling asleep while listening to you.
What mods are on this, Sage?
We have very limited mods. No, we don't have that worthless super mega pack bullshit mod. But we do have the rover cockpits, the submarine doors, and those small ship lights that if you just want to like illuminate the interior or something, you can use those.
Okay.
I can tell we've not got my ramps on because I'm already confused.
Okay, no, I was just looking for the... I was wanting to make sure the cockpit mod was on. And let's think this through.
Nope, don't think it through, Scott. Just build a blunder. You can win one. Planet's release the other day was crazy. I don't know what you guys thought.
It went well, that's what I think. All the chances that could have just gone terribly wrong during release, and it didn't, so I'm happy there.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth, isn't it? Surprisingly.
And it came out. A few people had problems, but of course, people were going to have problems. But it seems to be a lot of people were amazed. Like my first experience of it was yesterday. And I was spending for like loaded in, saw a planet, and my jaw hit the ground. Like, oh my god!
Yeah, well, the thing is, the problem is with us is the excitement wasn't as exciting. We kind of knew what was going down. But at the same time, it was just wow, this has actually happened.
I was just impressed with the frame rate.
I was just happy it worked. I was very afraid something would just go, Space Engineers has a bit of a record of things just going terribly wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was just terrified, especially when, there we are live streaming it all. I was just terrified at any moment Space Engineers was going to go, yeah, all these months they delayed to make sure it worked. Yeah, they're all for naught.
Yeah, I was just waiting for a wheel to go crazy or something to go mental, but no. It was actually quite surprising nothing happened.
Yeah, and for once I wasn't the host, and I didn't have any trouble on.
Well, I knew that if
Joel's server.
If I did certain things, it could go crazy. So I was worried.
What certain things?
Like started messing with pistons and rotors. If I touched them, I knew things might not be as happy.
I was impressed when us and then developers started joining the game, and there was 9 of us on his computer, his server, what was just run by his computer, all kind of just flying around on planets, and I was getting a solid 40-50 FPS. That kind of just, I was like, oh, I'm happy.
I've done that on one of the Office PCs though as well, so bear that in mind.
But I don't think that Office PCs are any more powerful than, 2 970s and a top-of-the-range i7. Unless they're running on Titan Blacks and an industrial i7 will cost a couple £1,000. I don't think there's going to be that much more.
Maybe you're right then. Maybe it was less complicated than we thought. It's just because we've got to connect people over the sea and all across England.
That's what we were doing. That's what I'm getting at, though, Aaron, is the fact that here I am over in the States connecting to his server. That's not even in England, it's actually over in, where do they live?
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. What's the name of the city?
Prague.
Prague, yeah. So I'm connecting all the way over to Czech Republic, Prague. And I wasn't having any, like, crazy desync issues or anything. And that was with my internet being, you know, under a bit of strain from me actually sending, you know, video images out to the universe. So I was very impressed. Even though they didn't say they upgraded internet, well, in multiplayer, it's still pretty good.
They said the the upgrade's still to come, so...
Yep, that's what I mean.
I know, we're
still
not
pretty good.
using a major...
Sorry.
Yeah, we're not using, like, new netcode, we're using what they had. What was kind of cool.
Oh, this is the moment where I go, should I do it? Should I put the
Should I put
flaps in?
rotors on there and kill everyone?
I know I'll lose if I put rotors on, but it will be cooler. Oh, don't know.
Surely there's got to be a way you can do both, right?
Yeah, but you know, rotors are never, you can never rely on them. Alright, we've got the frame down, let's add some hydrogen.
And I was impressed with, like, the atmospheric thrusters and all that, where they work perfectly. I was maybe being cynical and going, this is all gonna go wrong. It's all gonna go wrong, Burns. But flawless.
It did. Everything crashed and exploded. No.
And I think at one point we were really being mean to the server by, I think we had like 3 large ships flying around, and we had...
It was a good test that what went on there.
we were all flying in fighters, blowing each other up. It's like, oh, okay, this is a stress test.
You wouldn't even consider doing that, would you really? You just know it'd be absolute turmoil.
You think it would be at least, but what do you know, it wasn't that time.
Right, hydrogen tanks. Tick.
I'm going to try something different. I am going to have 1 hydrogen tank my whole ship. This is going to be interesting if this works. And if this doesn't...
I'm changing my design up a whole lot, honestly. I'm going to try to go with probably a mixture of atmospheric and just ion thrusters. So it'll hopefully transition, I'll have enough speed to get through. Otherwise, well,
that
if
was
I don't,
my idea as well.
then I don't.
Time to do this.
And put a gas.
And this is going to be the real first test for us on the new planet's gravity kind of setup. Because we were only, before now, we were just kind of using Sage's testbed kind of idea, and we don't know how well that translates to reality.
Gonna find out today.
And fiery death.
Possibly, honestly. I don't know.
I'm sure it'll work well.
You have to also remember, you know, we're doing this on an Earth-like planet, but, you know, if you do it on a Mars planet or one of the others, their atmosphere density is different, so it'll actually affect how each of the thrusters function differently.
That is true.
I mean, we need oxygen, don't we?
It's advisable.
But not necessary. You know, these aren't for people to be in. These are for...
They go between point A and point B.
So they're
between
not...
the mother platform we're on now and wherever you're dropping people off. Picking
Like,
them up from.
You probably wouldn't need oxygen, like a full and livable environment and these things, because hopefully it'd be a quick distance from there to there. You know, a 10-minute flight, you'd be able to survive that in your suit. You would hope.
In theory.
I like it.
No, in theory. In reality, death.
I'm listening. build a second redesign in case the first one doesn't work.
Oh, having doubts, Aaron? Having doubts?
No, I just know it'll work too well, so I want to just be careful.
It'll work too well. What?
He's Aaron. He doesn't like admitting possible defeat.
I don't know what you're on about, I'm afraid, sir. That'll just back it up further. So there's one nacelle.
Oh, so you are going for that design? This will be interesting. This is a good test of Aaron's engineering skills. No pressure, Aaron.
Why, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why? What am I doing? That's complicated.
Are you going for the actual engines on rotors?
I would like to, but I don't think it'll work as well as I'd like it to work.
Because that's hella... Because that means you're going to have to manually control the thrusters, isn't it? Because they don't really work with normal controls.
Way of controlling it. I honestly don't think that it'll be the best way of doing it, so I'm probably not going to do it. I'm just trying to work out how much hydrogen I need, so I think it's a 5-minute burn per tank.
Depends how many engines.
And again, it depends on the atmosphere. On Earth, that's probably fine.
It's all dependent on that. It's dependent on how many thrusters you've got to the hydrogen tank, how quick it will burn. I do think it needs to be tweaked again a bit. In my opinion, I think the amount of hydrogen you burn as a person in your spacesuit is way too high.
Right now, it does go super quick if you're just in a suit.
Yeah, it's like, hang on.
On a planet.
Hang on.
Just die faster.
Just half your energy is going to be...
Well, the idea is that, scheisse. Is that you should be building a machine to do a lot of the work for you. As in, you should be sitting in a chair.
So we all been enjoying the resource sink that is Fallout. Slightly losing
I
my
haven't
life.
played it
Oh
for a
god.
few days now.
I can't get off of it. It's like taking over my life.
It is doing the same to me. Alright, it's just part of it. We'll get through. All did.
I think I spent like half an hour today just like clearing up an area so I can start building my houses.
Yeah, I definitely did that the other day.
So some of my mates are playing the game are like, I've done all these missions. I'm still on mission 2. I'm still just playing around.
So we gotta do a small ship, yeah, not a big ship.
That's what I said.
Dude, well, if he wants to go do a big ship, let him do a big ship.
Well, I've just concept it, but I'll talk about it.
If you do a big ship, you're going to have the problem of increased mass.
Well, no, tanks are bigger though. No, forget the big ship.
Tanks are
That's
huge.
cheating.
I'm not bothered.
I am. I think big ships are very different.
I'm powering it down, don't worry.
All of a sudden again, since I've started drinking this new coffee, I am in a good mood. Whiskey flavoured coffee. Trying to not follow a stereotype there, should I? Everyone has whiskey in it if you're from Scotland. Or Iron Brew. Ooh, Iron Brew flavoured coffee. I wonder if that's a thing.
Doubt it.
Poor Sage has no idea what we're talking about.
Vague idea.
Most of the world
Just
won't.
don't care.
I can't even send you Iron Brew if I wanted to. It's illegal to send it to America.
Yeah, it's illegal in the States. No, I'm not one for most types of alcohol, except for maybe vodka and Captain Morgan.
It's not
stuff.
Amber is not alcohol.
Alcohol.
Fizzy pop.
I'm talking about the other things, like whiskey flavored coffee.
There's no alcohol in it.
Yeah, but it's whiskey flavored, so therefore, whatever.
I'm just going this for aesthetics now. Some steak.
I'm just gonna put the mic to the side. You can still hear me clearly, can't you?
Yeah, I still hear you.
Tiny bit quieter, but
Not majorly.
Like, what always slows me down as well is that sometimes I like to look at my keyboard what I'm pressing, like everyone does.
Sure.
I'm sorry for people that hear my audio right now because in the background, for some reason, there's an ice cream truck in November. Okay, why not? Yeah, just
Why is that on? Oh, right.
Well, right, today is one of the first named storm in the UK, and I'm hearing an ice cream truck.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense to me as a Floridian. I'm like, doesn't that make more sense that around Christmas they'd be like, here, let's bring out the ice cream, that way it feels more Christmassy, and it's like, oh wait, no, it's already cold there.
Yeah, it's cold enough for us. Actually, it's the mildest year in a long time right now. There's not been any...
In Florida, do you have casual ice cream for Christmas?
Well, it just made sense to me, the idea that an ice cream truck might show up then. I've only seen, well, I don't think I've ever seen an ice cream truck, maybe once or twice in person. I've heard them like twice. Yeah, ages ago we used to talk about this, didn't we?
I may
It's going to take a lot of mind power to build this one, I think. Get it done right.
Do us a favour, just keep on saving every once in a while. Let's not have repeats.
That's a reminder.
I'm trying to not copy and paste as much as I did just to avoid the chances, but I would still like some saves.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Okay, is that thruster going to melt that? And that thruster's going to melt that. Shit. Okay, fine. That's the worst.
Built ourselves one engine base set. Loads more to go.
Yeah, actually, I might have to copy and paste something.
Just do it.
It messes up.
Exactly.
Just for speed, so having to build this solder twice. Half of 33 roughly. Anyone?
Press the Windows key, type calculator.
I don't do maths.
I'm doing it manually.
Half of 33 is 15 plus 1 plus a half.
Got it?
16 and a half.
Alright, can I get a save before I do this cut just in case it's Spudge's server?
There you go.
Thank you. And then I just have to do this. Control X.
God dang it, can I just say how much I hate the fact that symmetry on these airborne thrusters doesn't seem to work properly half the time?
Thank you, Sage. That worked without crashing, but it was saved me about 5 minutes of work.
You're right with the symmetry.
I mean, because the top of the atmospheric thruster has that nice curve to it, but if you have symmetry on any piston, it doesn't mirror the curve on the other side. Ugh, so damn annoying.
Then I copy.
We should also say we've frozen the sun in the sky. That way, it doesn't go dark when it goes around the other side of the planet.
You can't delete the planet by mistake, can you? So if I misclick in the background, it just disappears.
No, the planet cannot be deleted.
Can't spawn new ones in. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, you can do that, but please don't.
Yeah. I saw some cool shots on the subreddit of planets. People have spawned in, multiple planets in the background and then down in the atmosphere and all that. Some of them look really nice. Much better. I have no idea if I'm putting enough thrusters. This is all an experiment. I have no idea if I've put enough thrusters, enough engine. This is going to be interesting. I need to pipe all this together. Yay! Piping!
You do love a bit of piping, don't you, Scott?
I almost considered becoming a plumber.
Were you?
Hmm.
New to me.
It was before I went to uni. It was decided to either go into university or get a trade. Plumbing, like towards gas engineering, was always an interest.
Oh, because it's quite interesting job. I've had a few family members who've been heating engineers and different things.
See, I'm the black sheep of my family. All the guys in my family are either builders, workies, army, merchant navy. I'm like the only one that's not a physical job. It's a weird one.
It's still quite physical.
Yeah, but not compared to them. Where the hell's the small corner conveyor? Has it been taken out?
Still there somewhere. Keep looking.
There we go. Somehow, even though I could find all the other conveyors, this corner one was missing.
God, this Sutra is so annoying.
Kama Sutra? What?
Symmetry? Oh, thrusters.
Yes.
Is it getting on your way? You know me, I build the off center anyway, so I just put it down.
It gives you something to message them about. Fix it, fix it! Or make your own. I'm waiting to see what kind of thrusters come out, designs of these thrusters come out soon.
Well, I'm gonna have my hover engines at some point.
I just wish they'd got the turbines spinning. It would have looked cool.
That would have been pretty impressive. Might have hurt frame rate though.
Yeah, true.
Might be at least part of the reason why they didn't do that.
Never surrender quality. Frame rate.
I do not know if I've got enough thrusters for this.
We'll soon find out.
Atmosphere.
Can't wait to see what everyone's the right amount is.
Atmospheric thrusters. I presume they do damage.
They should, I believe, yeah.
Just out the bottom end, but not out the top as well.
I don't know about both ends, honestly.
So,
Oh, you fucking... Did that just happen? God fucking damn it.
Did it restart moment?
No, it's just Fraps is... Or my recording stuff is being finicky.
Yeah, you should try moving over to OBS.
I don't like OBS. The sound quality's like as bad as
What, your sound quality or game sound quality?
everything's sound quality. My sound quality, I always record my audio separate.
I don't know, same as me.
Strip off some of these unnecessary blocks. Have you got the weight of an individual block? We know what a block weighs.
I'm sure somebody knows, but it's not me.
It's a good question, but that is something I'm gonna actually Google at the end of this. Depends on. Yeah, actually, I need to go figure that out now. That's gonna bug me. That is gonna bug me. That's a problem. Yay! I hope 1 large reactor's on 4 large reactors is enough power for this. I have a feeling it probably won't be.
Probably right.
Oh, I don't know how many thrusters is it? Too many.
Never have too many, Scott.
Yes, you can.
All depends the power to weight ratio and all that nonsense.
I love the power to weight ratio calculations. That was fun. I also love being on a motorbike. The people that they're in the big car, they rev their engine, think I'm gonna be able to beat this person to the junction, and I think they forget. Even though I'm on a small motorbike, it weighs nothing. It weighs nothing. So the smaller engine, I can just power off like a blooming dart. Yeah, they'll beat me.
Didn't know darts ballooned.
Fair enough. They'll beat me. People will beat me in 260 miles an hour, but off the line. Okay, so that's a down bit dealt with now. Shoot.
Hour left.
I'm so far in my design. So far. So far. Fuck.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I could have put my again. Yeah, last time my design was way behind, and then at the last minute it just seemed to all go boop. What was nice.
I'm just going lightness for this. I don't care about the looks as much as I usually do. It needs to be light.
Again, Sage is right. It isn't about lightness. It's power to weight ratio. Your ship could be really big.
Yeah, but my ship will have a better power to weight ratio if it's lighter, because it'll be able to have more power on it.
He's right.
True. You are true there, Aaron. Truer words have not been spoken.
I want to build an interior like Scott did last time, but I know mine.
That was again. It wasn't necessary. It was just being fancy.
It was cool though, and it worked, and your ship still worked for the most part with it.
I know, but my design was. It did not look good.
No, it didn't. I won't lie, it didn't.
No,
But your ship still worked, and it was cool that you had an inside to it. So you might have lost points for the exterior, but you had an interior to show, though.
like what I'd probably have done with my design later would be coming back. What I am doing is coming back and redesigning it to be pretty.
Are you saying that's basically what you're doing today?
I was.
Or is that just something you're saying you got on the docket?
I was going to start it today, and then I went to start it. Don't blame me. I'm weak. I'm weak.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm weak too, Scott. I had 3 videos to do last night and get up, but I only managed to get 2 of them done.
The game's just too good. It's just too good. Why Bethesda?
This is a pretty damn good game, but...
Why Bethesda for bringing such a good game, and why Keen for putting out this update now?
The timing isn't brilliant, I'm not gonna lie. I really wish it, for once, I wish it had been delayed a week.
All I needed is a week. All I needed is a week to finish Fallout.
Not on the stream, though. Not when Merrick was like, shall we delay it a week? No, not like that.
Would have got you murdered. Sage would have been killed at the end of the day.
No.
If you would have said on stream then, like, oh, we'll just wait a week because I want to play Fallout, everyone would have been, what?
God, I wouldn't diss the game on an Oak stream like that. That would have been so rude to say that.
I was thinking the lynch mob would be outside going, kill him! Delaying our game?
Yeah, because not everybody's too keen on Fallout.
Yeah, I've noticed that. But I don't care. I enjoy it.
I'm loving it.
Well, it's a matter what anyone else thinks. It's just don't delay one game just because a faction of the people who play this game are not.
Very true.
Yeah, it's just, you know what I'm saying.
You're very mean of you, Sage. You had all that power in your hands to delay the release.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Ooh.
And yeah, I haven't played Fallout in a few days, even though I keep thinking about it. But it's like, yeah, I'm trying to make an update video, and I'm trying to do this and that, and. But man, like I've said before, I spent so much time on those industrial thrusters, or my, not industrial thrusters, the hover engines that I was trying to get done before the update over like this whole week. That's all I've done really. I spent probably 5 hours playing Fallout total, and then that's all I've been doing is just working on those hover engines, and I still didn't get them done in time. And now it's going to be one of those things where I'll wait like, I don't know, a month before I finally get the energy back up to work on them again.
Get an energy drink down you.
I have heart issues. I can't have stuff that accelerates one's heart. It's not healthy for me. It's not healthy for anybody, as far as I can tell.
That's good.
I'm a case study on why these things are probably not good for me. I literally live off them and then just come home and sleep.
Yeah, sounds about like a case study.
Drinks.
Where's Mark? He's hibernating in the corner.
I have a bit of coffee or coffee. Super energy. To be honest though, when I you know what I realised how I managed to have so much energy to play Fallout all night one of the nights ago is I had a cake with coffee in it.
So just shut you full of caffeine that way.
Even though I'm like, oh god, I've got so much energy, I just want to build a settlement. Oh, I can kill people. Da, 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 da.
We'll see. Yeah, I once gave up coffee, caffeinated beverages for a week. Yeah, for 2 days I was
A zombie?
just not a happy person. We'll go for that. I was not a happy person.
Addicted.
It's probably, yeah, addicted.
Really bad headache.
Like the rest of my family, all my family enjoy tea, but I don't like tea. And I think they're really truly addicted to it. But since I've just never liked it, it saved me from the addiction of tea. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I can't be arsed putting a kettle on.
You just said you didn't like it.
I just wanted to rephrase it for them tea drinkers out there. It's not because I don't like it, it's just that I don't. It's too much effort for a drink.
You're backpedaling, is what you're doing.
It's too much effort for a drink. That's all I'm gonna say.
See, no, again, I don't like coffee now. I've only developed a taste for coffee in the last 2-3 years of my life. I do not like instant. That's what took so long for me coming back to the stream today. Record today was. I have to go get the coffee grounds out. I have to go get the little. I can't remember what the thing's called. I think with the plunger on it.
Count me.
Oh, coffee guy, I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, you've probably seen it, but it's a little thing, you kind of, the glass tube with the plunger on it so you can get the coffee grinds out of the water. Cafe something, oh. I'll put a picture up on the street in the video at some point.
Alright.
It just takes a couple of seconds longer than just pouring water into the grind.
No point, like, I'd honestly say, if you're going to spend that much time making a drink, why don't you do something special?
Yeah, I make it proper. I don't make instant. What's the quick way?
Do say though, I do like a hot chocolate
Oh,
and a milkshake. I'm a hot chocolate and a milkshake type of guy.
at university, I used to travel up to Stirling, and there's a Starbucks just outside this train station. Oh, the hot chocolates, so nice.
So we got hydrogen. Have we got enough thrusters? I think we have, to be honest, but oh my god, I don't think I'll have enough power. I'll have enough juice to get any more.
Does that work? No, it does not work. Boo-boo! You made a boo-boo!
Oh my boo-boo scoot. Oh, you must pay for it. Blood.
Oh, it had reactors there. I think there were more reactors.
Well, there's your problem.
I think that's your problem right there, Mr. Scoot.
Well,
You got redundancy. You
yeah,
don't
but
need redundancy on this thing. You need to be light and capable.
reactors are heavy. They are very heavy. Oh, sorry, I'll keep a third one in. That'll do. I hope. Again, I don't know. This is so experimental for this, and we don't know if this is going to work. All our designs could like go straight into the ground.
Exactly.
Just copy it.
Exactly.
That's why spaceship building's not in the Olympics. Too dangerous.
For a second, I thought you said not kneeling picks. I was like, what the fuck are kneeling picks?
The Olympics only done by people named Neil.
Alright, that works.
I've done an interior. Haha, Scott.
Not even near that point right now in my design. That's something I'll do maybe in the last half hour if I've got time.
Well, I can guarantee you guys, my ship will not have an interior.
No, I want to carry extra ice seat with me.
So what's in the interior? Why do you need an interior? Answer me that then.
I mean, he's right. You don't necessarily need an interior to carry extra ice. You
You see the cargo
can
container?
have just some sort of cargoes.
Yeah, we can't fly over and look at your design if we wanted to, Aaron.
But we don't want to.
No,
Nothing's stopping.
I like the surprise of it.
No, I just don't want to be sick in my mouth.
Oh.
Shots fired! It's alright, at this stage, he's probably just taken your design and cut it up again.
I don't think so.
This oddly looks familiar! That's my sticking ship!
No, I've just checked yours instead of Scott.
Like I said, don't want to be sick in my mouth.
Yeah, my designs are awful. My designs are ugly as hell most times.
They work. Off the battle right there.
Okay, this... I've got the down motion now sorted on my ship. Now I need to do it every other direction. Is that gonna work? No. There's a good chance this will not work. It's Half the fun.
Oh, Semenya.
No, I honestly think, right, they should issue this game to people that, you know, have like, you need to relax. Because I think it's so relaxing. Like, just like relax off to this. The doctor to the patient, recommend 3 hours of Space Engineers. Once a day, please. Okay. By the end of the day, you'd be fine. Your anxiety would be gone.
One, two, three. 6. So much to do. So much to do in the time we give ourselves in this.
Yeah, it's part of the challenge, Scott.
One, two, three, four, five, 6. Okay. I can count the 6.